Yeah, our first video was 2 years ago when we were engaged. So obviously in the last 2 years we've had a few things change. We have gotten married, we bought a house, and we've had a little one.
All within 6 months. That's stressful for anybody without brain tumors or injuries, but we somehow managed to do it. We get MRIs like every 6 months or so, and touch wood, so far we're both stable.
Mine's once a year now. So, and they had said after this next one, because it'll be 5 years since my surgery, so they said after this next one they're hoping to move it up to 2 years.
The first question we asked the doctor is if she's in risk for having a brain tumor, since we both had brain tumors, and they said no, neither of your brain tumors were hereditary. So, which
was one of the biggest questions we had when we got pregnant, because it was, you worry, is that going to be something that you're going to have to go through with your little one? 5 years later, I would really expect I would be okay, but I still have the anxieties of it. And with Jamie working for the brain injury, I'm now a mentor. And with talking to other people, it's very common. I didn't realize how common it was to have the anxieties and the different stressors and everything afterwards. So being able to talk through it with other people and knowing that it's completely common, it's huge to have that help too. And then going to group, the same thing. They would tell us, like, this is, you hear from everybody, it's like, okay, I'm normal. Like, this is the new normal.
I'm happy and can't get down from this high. But the one thing is because of my mobility, I have a hard time getting down on the ground and playing with her.
The very first MRI I had after she was born, she was 3 months old, and I went for my MRI. I had a panic attack inside the MRI machine. Said, you know, like, what's going on? We talked, and I said I have a 3-month-old, and she said that's completely normal. Now, it's not just you. You have a baby that you have to worry about as to, are you going to be there for her, to be her mom?
Anybody with brain injuries or brain tumors, don't try to be the person you were before. That person is gone.
Right. And that's what was, I think, the hardest thing for people to get through.
It may be scary at the moment, but trust me when I say, we believe everything happens for a reason. You may not know it at the time, but sooner or later it all makes sense. Because like by the time my brain tumor, I never met Crystal, and if she didn't have her brain tumor, she would never have met me. And then we got together and we wouldn't have this little one.
Right.
So everything works out in the end.
And my biggest thing that I go to is this too shall pass. You know, and that's the biggest thing that, for my anxiety with my brain tumor, everything, it was like, okay, this, I'm gonna look back at this in time, like I've said to him, 5 years, wow, where did 5 years, you know, you don't expect to be where you are now after being diagnosed with a brain tumor. So don't ever give up, that's for sure.